Hello and welcome to Brian's Got Game. I'm Brian, and today I've got a game called Slide Blast. Slide Blast is a 2 to 6 player tile laying game by Sam Gu and Evan Song and published by FoxMind. In this game, players are competing to make the longest water slide. They do this by placing tiles and moving their rider down the slide. If you help someone else move, you get a token which will help score bonus points at the end of the game. When all the tiles are gone, each player rides down their water slide and counts all the tiles they cross. The player with the most wins. So let's check it out, and I'll show you how to maximize your water slide with the deep sea diver and octopus, what to do when you're stuck, and how to add some character with the whirlpool and pirate ship in Slide Blast. To set up, place the main beginning area in the center of the table. Okay, then take all of these yellow-backed tiles. They have lifeguards and this cool tile. Take them and set them to the side. Then set aside the larger attraction tiles. Then shuffle the remaining tiles and then place them on opposite sides of the table. Place the bonus tokens off to the side. Then each player picks a color with these different characters on them. And each player gets one, and then that is their character, and then they get that color. So then they put it on there. So this guy goes here, and then Granny goes on the purple slide. This guy here, and that girl up there. And then on the back side of this, it shows if you have 1 token, you get 1 point. If you have 2 tokens, you get 3 points. 3, 6, 4, 10, and 5, 15. So I'll talk more about that later. Each player then draws a single tile to be their hand. You are now ready to begin. The player who visited a theme park last gets to go first. On your turn, you draw a tile. So let's say I have this guy, draw a tile, and then I get to play a tile. So basically the only rules to playing tile is, 1, you can't go back into an area that is started. So if I place this here, I cannot play this because I will go back here. That doesn't work. And you can't run into somebody. So if I was here, I can't do that. 1, because it leads back, and 2, because it leads to somebody else. So later on, you can't hit somebody else. So I'm going to play this like that. Then I take I am the green guy. So I'm going to take this and go like that. And then it's the next player's turn. So they draw, and then they play a card. Granny. So something special about this is once you get close to other people, so right here, I'm going to do it. So I go along. Now I helped move somebody else. So if there's any track in front of you, you immediately move. So I helped that person, so I get one of these little tokens. So at the end of the game, more of these tokens, you get more points. 1, 3, 6, 10, 5, from increasing amounts 1 to 5. So this game benefits helping other players. So let's just kind of continue. Okay, now we've played some, and now I've put up here some special tiles. So I'm gonna go through them and show how they're played. So this one is a boost. So you play it on your guy. So it has these little red markings along. So you place it on. Basically what it does is that it lets you draw again. So you play another boost and do it again, but like other than that, on the same turn you can't go over the same boost twice. Alright. So the next one is this little guy. So you draw him. So then you get to take the octopus. And you get to place him. Here, let's do Granny. So you get to place it there. Where you go in. So into 1. And then you can make it, you can place this anywhere else. So let's put it by boost. And go like this. So now I go into the 1 tunnel, out the 1 tunnel, hit the boost. Okay, so I went up that way. So now it's this guy's turn, and he draws, and the last kind of tile is this. So if you draw one of these tiles, there are no slides on it. So that means you get to take one of these awesome giant attractions and place it. So they all have different things. So this one kind of is just circles all around. This one has a circle and a straight across it, and then this one is mixed. So makes your water park more interesting. Now I cannot play this because it moves somebody else like that. So I can do it like this, for example. Getting into Granny's area. There. So play continues playing this, playing all your slides, increasing your speed to go faster, playing these awesome giant pieces until all of the tiles and these are gone. So one thing that I forgot to explain are these. So if you ever get stuck, let's say I'm right here with somebody and all I have are the little turn cards and I cannot place that at all. Then I get to draw one of these lifeguards and place it. So I trade one of my tiles. So I put this over there and take this and put that there. And then I get the other lifeguard, the red lifeguard, and then I can put it in somewhere. So the point of this is to get the longest slide, so you can kind of be crazy about it, or you can be simple. But you're trying to get the most slide segments. So once the game is completely over, come out here. So once it is completely over, you count up your tiles going backwards. So let's do Granny. So I've got, so everybody goes back to the start, and then they score their slide. So this is not the complete game. Normally you'd have a little bit higher scores. So let's do Granny. The beginning tile does not count as your first point. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Granny has 7. Normally it'd be a lot higher. Now let's do this guy for just another example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now something I don't think I went over is, so let's take this guy for example. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's these two segments are on the same tile, but you get to score it twice because there are two segments that you win on it. And then 5, 6, 7, also 7. And then this guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but he had this extra one, so he gets 6. So you count up all your points, including all of your bonus tiles. The player with the most points wins. That's how to play Slide Blast. Okay, got my dad here for a parent's opinion. So Dad, what do you think of Slide Blast?
Slide Blast is a blast. This one is definitely good with the younger crowd. I think the box says 7 and up. Super easy. Draw tile, play tile.
Yes.
That's it.
Extremely simple, but it's still a blast.
So true.
This game is really awesome. It's fun to play. Like you said, it's really simple, and it just makes sense. A game about building a water slide.
Yeah, the longest water slide.
The best, most good-looking water slide. Okay, so components. This game has excellent components. So I'm going to start this off with the most abundant component in the game. So it has lots of cardboard tiles, like you said. So you have the thinner, well, I guess they're normal thickness size tokens, and those are the main ones that you're drawing and playing. And then half of the lifeguard ones are also thinner. And then also you have thicker, they're like double thick.
Yeah, the special tiles.
The special tiles, and then the other half of the lifeguards, and I think the octopus are all double size.
Yeah, just to help you keep track of which tile has a match.
Yes.
So I like the little slide meeples.
Yeah, so like the next one, the little slide meeples, those are the awesome components, and then I guess
And some tokens.
some tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the insert's nice.
And the insert is very nice. I can form with spots for everything. So artwork. First off, the cover of the box is awesome. You got the kid sliding down on this little inner tube. Just the look of joy is on his face.
Yeah, I think the artwork really fits the theme of this one. All of the little player cards are really funny. There's 6 distinct players.
Yes, they're very different looking, and
and they're pretty funny too.
And then the slides, and then of course the attractions.
Yeah, the attractions are all different. and have
Octopus, the
cool little
diver
art
head,
going.
the lifeguards.
Yeah, so they did a good job with the art and involving that with the theme and making it, feel cohesive.
Yes, very much so. So strategy. This game has a lot of strategy, even though it is very simple. So you draw one of the
Tiles.
and then you already have one in your hand, and then you play one. So you could play it tilted, well, turned anyway, and you could have it pointing different directions, and you want to choose whether or not to help somebody.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot. It's luck based on what tile you get,
Yes.
and then just have to make a choice which card you play. If I think in a 6-player game, it's a lot more crowded.
Yes.
And so you have the opportunity to help. We haven't played a 6-player game yet, so we haven't had that crowd.
Well, then again, I guess in a 6-player game, you could all branch out straight.
You could, but in a 2-player game, depending on if you're the granny and whoever's opposite the granny, then you'll never see each other.
Very true.
But I think if you can get those bonus points, you're giving somebody 1 point, but the more you do it, you're kind of growing exponentially. So I think that might be one key to the game, and to teach, that it's good. In this game, it's good to help
Yes.
your opponent a little bit.
A little. Not too much.
Maybe to spread the love around, not to help one guy over and over.
Yeah, that would give them lots of points. And then I was kind of thinking it'd be kind of cool to go through the math and see, like, if everybody helped one person,
But I think
when would it surpass?
you have also figured out a key with the deep sea diver.
Oh. So
there's some strategy there,
Yeah.
if you are lucky enough to draw the piece.
Or be nearby when somebody else
right.
pulls. So, easier for kids. Like we already said multiple times, it's really easy. Or simple, not easy. You pull the top and then you play it. So it works well with pretty much all ages. One thing, though, is the strategy in turning it to face different ways.
Yeah, we played it with first grader. He's 6. I don't think he's going through all the permutations of which way the tiles should go. And also, although he has beat me multiple times, I will say that. The last time I played, kind of got the hang of going through the deep sea diver multiple times, because that's an extra point every time.
Yes.
But also, if you can set yourself up to zoom across the whole board, you can get big points there too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this one's definitely easy for elementary school, starting it at kindergarten.
Mm-hmm. So overall, this is just a great, almost perfect game. It's really simple. It's fun to play, and I've played it a bunch of times just for the review, and then I just want to play it more.
Yeah.
It's just that fun.
Yeah, this one's a great family game. It's got a cool theme. You can even play it in the wintertime to feel like it's summertime. And this one gets the kids involved. So 2 thumbs up for Slide Blast. Go check this one out.
By FoxMind. Thank you for watching Brian's Got Game. Please like us on our Facebook page, send us a tweet at Brian's Got Game. Visit our webpage, briansgotgame.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Brian. This is my dad. See you next time.